Okie dokie, welcome back. So we're picking up again on the super order. This is one of the last ones we've got to do in Husky forwarding. Dyson Diesel is all done. A few on this one, Steel River Township. Mostly logging things, but get around to that. So, what's left to do here? We need to get fuel, consumables, concrete blocks over to Island Lake. I think, what's the best way to do that? Got a fuel station here. Consumables over at the farm. Concrete blocks at the top of the hill. Okie dokie. I can see we've got the Tega there. What's in that? That could be handy to go and pick some stuff up. And back down. At the drilling site. Go check that out. Okay, we've got fuel here. Not massively going to help us because we've got a pretty easy fuel stop up at the top of the hill. Alrighty. Well, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the fuel. Taking this hill very liberally, flying down it. Yeah, but thank you for tuning in. Let me know if the stream's coming through okay. We've got good audio, good video. Need to probably look after this truck a little bit better. Awesome. Thank you very much. Cool, right, back up that hill. Now the farm's going to be interesting because the road into the farm is actually really boggy and mostly flooded. And I don't have mud tyres on this. I think these are off-road tyres, maybe? Randomly there's something just there, some spare parts just chilling on the hill. Don't know if you saw that. Okay, so my plan here is to overload this truck and just use the crane to pick up that extra bit of the blocks that we're going to need. Thankfully it's not concrete slabs because that would be really heavy to put on this truck, but we might do okay with just these 3 items. Ah yes, power, that's a good shout out. Go down the side of the farm. Whoa. So, go along by the side of the fence after coming down the hill. Is it this fence straight ahead of us? If I look on the map here, Are you thinking kind of go this way? Straight in. Ah, brilliant. Thank you. I've actually never done that. I've sometimes gone down this side, like follow the fence line, you know, along that field. But that's really kind of rocky. There's actually some big rocks there. Get hung up on. Yeah, okay. Don't go over the fence to the end. Cool. I'm guessing it's boggy in that field. Is it really muddy? Right, all-wheel drive. I'm going to unpack the cargo just quickly. That'll help us out a little bit. Thank you so much for the tips. This is really helpful because I'm learning things all the time on this game where I wouldn't have normally done. And this is my second playthrough actually, so I like hearing some of these good tips. It's just stuff that you wouldn't ever figure out the first time. But yeah, thank you, buddy. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so much quicker. That is unbelievably quicker. I might even use that to head back out onto the road again. Yeah, that is brilliant. Right, 1 consumables, thank you very much. Might as well unpack that too. Okay. So now we need to go all the way to the top of the hill. Turning circle on this truck is absolutely atrocious, isn't it? Okay, remind myself where I'm going. Yeah, kind of this way. My headlights on this truck are pretty abysmal as well. Need to upgrade those. Right, this has blown my mind. This is so much quicker. Easy, does it? So here's a question for you, Power. I've using all-wheel drive on these trucks most of the time. I'm wondering, is it actually better to turn that off when we're on the main roads? When you're on kind of gravel and things like that? Would you recommend we turn that off? Change the time. There we go. You see what we're doing now. Oh, okay, I see you. Yeah. I'll probably... I don't know. I'm not sure if it makes much difference. The handling seems slightly better on the corners and things, but when we have all-wheel drive turned on. Yeah, that's a really good point about the damage. If I really don't trust the truck, I might put it in low range and just go really slow, but sometimes, but not on this mission. I think we're okay here. Yeah. Depends how we're going, doesn't it? Well, there is the shortcut up to the top of this mountain, but I'm not going to take it today. I think I'll just take it steady. There's various routes you can go. Like that one. Not going to be much quicker. What do you think? Should we go for it? Should we try that shortcut? This truck could probably do it. I'm just not sure whether I've got the ability. Let's have a little look at it. So I'm gonna sack it off. These little rocks are so like crazy how much damage they do. Yeah, do you see that? It was like take a real chunk out of your suspension. Let me just check actually. What do I need in terms of extra things? So, fuel, metal beams, concrete slab. Okay, we'll do those as separate little mini missions, I think. Yeah, I'll probably... Vehicle spare parts. Yeah, I might be able to do all of that stuff actually in one run, essentially. I don't know, yeah. I think we're doing it the right way, at least on this little section, to get the island lake stuff done. Ah, that's handy, yeah, for the controller. Just quickly switch it in. Alrighty, we're motoring now up this hill. If I remember correctly, I do have a fuel station or a fuel carrier trailer that I can fill up with. Get to the top. Quite enjoyed using this cat truck. I think it's actually quite good. It moves quite quickly. A little bit tippy. Oh, we're just on normal mode today, buddy. So this is... And this is, yeah, just normal. We're not doing the plus mode or anything like that. But it's my second playthrough, so... My first playthrough I did... Gosh, what was it? Probably 4 or 5 maps, 100%, and then a few others, a smattering of others, where we kind of did most of the missions. But first playthrough, I heavily used a lot of modded trucks, and I think this time round I'm trying to take it a bit more standard. Yeah, that's right, mate. That was my thinking up here, right? Is used almost the trailer store as another like fuel station. I'm guessing in hard mode it's not as simple as that, right? When you've got to worry about how much money it costs you and things, I wonder. I've actually not done the hard mode yet. that maybe is a good shout to try at some point. Ooh, gosh. Right, first things first. Should probably make a bit of space, please. I'm going to put the concrete at the bottom. I actually think the consumables are probably the lightest bit, but they're probably better off being on the crane or on the wherever we're going to put them. So here we go. Yep. Concrete blocks. Make sure we've got the right stuff. I like that. I like that. Combat driving from work. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know if you're the same, Power, but I found that just actually enjoying the driving and not trying to rush the missions through as quickly as possible is actually makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Just kind of enjoying the journey almost. You can still do them at a fair pace, can't you? You can still get through them. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hope you're okay in the snowstorm, buddy. Stay safe there. Right, let me just figure out which way is quickest to go here. Is there an option to go into Drummond Island? And then to Island Lake? What would that look like if that was an option? We'd go... Smithfield Dam we'd come from, wouldn't we? Through here. Follow the road. Out into Island Lake that way. Yeah, that's maybe not terrible. Maybe not terrible. It just avoids going through the swampy bit and all the way down the hill. Yeah, I think we'll try that, you know. Okie dokie. Making our way through here. Kind of a shortcut. Probably not much. I remember this bit could be quite boggy, but see how it goes. No worries, mate. Yeah. Hope you're okay in the storm and that hope your power doesn't go off for you. me unpack this and actually save us a bit of weight as well. Go straight at the end, go through the trees. Aha, okay. Just got my bearings. Oh, I see what you meant. Yeah, just at that very end bit. Stay straight through there, yeah? Cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's definitely a good shout. It's really boggy through there. We do have this bit down here to contend with, but I think we'll be alright. My driving has a bit to be desired. We'll see how we go. I don't know if you do that, but sometimes I accidentally throw it into neutral and I'm like, oh no. Got stuck, but then it's just the gearbox. Right, might stick near the side a little bit here, just in case we get stuck. Oh, it's doing fine. No problems there at all. Oh no. Yeah, I've actually got I've got a steering wheel buddy I could use for this, but I find the controller actually a bit more intuitive, and it's good when you need to quickly do something. Because on this game it can all happen very quickly if like you start tipping over or something. I love the wheel for other games like Gran Turismo and things, but on this game, yeah, the controller just does fine, and I enjoy it just as much on the controller. Remember this bit at the top of the hill here being surprisingly boggy. Look at that, that's crazy. Right, flying through this now. Oh yes, the bridges. Very good. What are your thoughts on the twin steer? I've used it a couple of times. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm 100% sold on it yet, but maybe I just need to come into the right way of using it and getting the right setup on it. But yeah, I've favoured other trucks at the moment, put it that way. just gonna try and make sure I don't tip this over. Let's go down that a little bit. Got some tree stumps here to watch out for. I'll call that rear round even, just to pick up the marker. And up the hill. The White Western Star there, chilling out. There, look, that's starting to struggle there. Thankfully we've got a couple of winch points. I am looking forward to the next map. Is it Alaska, the next one? Yeah. I'm going to start that. As soon as I've done this super order, I might go ahead and start Alaska. Yeah, Austria. I did that one on... That was the last map I did on my first playthrough. And I really enjoyed Austria. I even enjoyed the farming element of it, which I didn't think I would. Those Earth Roamers are good to drive as well. Really good scout trucks. Let's just make sure I know where I'm going here. Oh, yes. Oh, have you done Amur? Is it called Amur? That's the map which is in the snow that's meant to be like super hard. Yeah, I want to do Amur at some point, but I just fear that I'll get burnout from playing the game if it's such a slow map to get through. So I am going to have a good think about it. I've got kind of a decent idea now of which maps I enjoy playing, which ones I enjoy less, so I'll focus on the ones I enjoy most. Do you think you'll be getting any of the other games that Saber have been developing? Things like Roadcraft, or there's a new one called Road Kings coming out, which is a trucking game that's meant to be more kind of on roads and driving through natural disasters and things like that. Easy does it. I do wonder, you know, if it's almost different people that have created the first few maps of this game versus all of the additional DLCs that came out after it. I noticed a lot of people enjoy the first few, and then the extra DLCs, it's kind of hit and miss as to which ones people enjoy playing. I'm just not sure if like the development team had all changed in Saber, or the Snowrunner team. Yeah, I played Mudrunner years ago. I remember at the time I kind of enjoyed it. It was very different to everything else I'd played, so it was like quite interesting. But I remember the graphics being a little bit limited, and yeah, the gameplay was kind of a bit limited. But coming through to this, it was a nice kind of build on it. They didn't try to like reinvent the game completely, but they did enough to make it much more enjoyable. Awesome. Right. So let's come up with a plan here. We need there's actually various bits of stuff on trailers around here, but I just don't have the right attachment to pick that up at the moment. Well, the Black River bit looks fairly easy because I could go and get that stuff from the Smithville Dam. Do that, not too much of a problem. I'm going to recover. Yeah, I like the low saddle as well. I've noticed that if I go for the high saddle, I tend to get trailers that are just way too big and unwieldy. And I get myself stuck in random spots. I would like to see a bit more animation in this game in terms of like the contracts and cutscenes, that kind of thing. Maybe even chuck some kind of like characters into the game. I think that would be like, give it another level of depth. You could like pull up and like speak to people or that kind of thing. Put it in neutral. Just let gravity do the work. Oh really? There was actually an AI voice in Roadcraft. Yeah. Right, let's head on through. We'll drop this stuff off at the old house. Wherever that may be. I think it's up on the left-hand side of the map. Alright, I'm just going to follow the main road. I can see there is probably a shortcut to this. Maybe up through some of these windy roads, but I shall just do the easy way, I think. My markers are never all that kind of perfect. I just kind of tend to chuck them down. Let me just go ahead and... Right, a little bit bumpy this road. Yeah. Do you use the mouse for when you're using the winch to be able to like point at the exact tree that you want to go after, or the right kind of winch point? On the controller it can be a little bit annoying, where you've got like tons and tons of little points, and you're like flicking through them all until you get to the right one. Must be such a godsend to be able to just click and point and be like, I'm winching off this. Okie dokie, up the hill now. Gonna change the time of day. I would love for there to be a feature where you can just have it permanently daytime. Have I got the right way here? Oh yes, it's just because we need to pack the cargo. There we go. There you go. Not made any difference to your house or your car that's kind of there. I know that was an upgrade thing, but I think they're going to need more than some fuel and vehicle spare parts to be able to fix that house. Seen better days. Right, let me go ahead and what we're doing next. We need to finish off this last little bit of the super order, and then we're going to head through to Alaska. A brand new map for us to start. But while we do that, so let's just find metal beams, concrete slabs, get this done. Drummond Island. I know, let's go. I'll be so pleased to kind of get all this finished. We're on the 13th video of Michigan. What's the best way to do this? So we need concrete slabs from there. One concrete slab. Yeah, I reckon we can get it all in this one truck. Bit of a drive up the hill. But it's doable. And then, yeah, along here, But it all opened nicely to the port. The job is a good one. Just for speed, I guess I could even recover back to Smithfield Dam. Where are we? We're there. Oh, we'll just drive it, I think. Welcome back, welcome back. Oh dear. What is going on here? That can be the worst when that happens. If you get, like, caught up on a tree, and there's basically, like, no way of getting off it. That's happened to me a lot when I've tried to take crazy shortcuts, like, through the trees that are really dense, and then you can get it wedged. Alright, grab these metal beams. Oh, missed it. Almost missed it. Beams, boom. We'll unpack it. Hopefully it won't go anywhere. It does make me laugh how they never clear away the traffic cones and things. Yeah, that's it, right? And I've noticed that these little cargo cranes, like the mini cranes that we have, even the legs on those can get caught up on things. Okay, we're moving now. Yeah, the trailer bottoms are pretty nasty sometimes, like the stock ones. They have like, I'm just going to go this way, grab some fuel as we're passing. Yeah, some of them have like boxes and things underneath the trailers, like the sideboard bed one. Can easily get caught. I feel like the game designers on this very last mission of Super Order have kind of planned it so that you end up driving through almost every single map in this one run. It certainly feels that way. I've noticed, guys, that there's a bit of a groove that you can get into where... And I might be a bit slower picking this up, right? But sometimes doing the missions, you can start chaining them together and you find a certain pattern. And it's clearly that the game designers have wanted you to follow it in that way. And it makes it so much more efficient when you kind of work it out. But knowing my luck, I usually get that wrong and I end up doing things the most inefficient way. Having to recover back and then do kind of wasted trips and things like that. I'm getting a bit better at that now on my second playthrough, but the first one was probably very bad. Ah, okay. Yeah, just parking stuff up. But you've got it ready for when you need it. Right, guys. What would you recommend? Do you think I should get the concrete slab from the warehouse at the bottom of the hill? Or do I try and pick that up when I get to the top? I can't quite remember where we need to get this from, to be honest. Yeah, so concrete slabs, so maybe I should get them from here. I really don't want to have to drive up the hill and find that I've done something wrong. Yeah, I probably could get a trailer here, right? But, yeah. Overload time's going to be a bit slow. Like we could chuck it on that thing, but yeah, I never tend to do that. I never tend to get a second truck, but I probably should do that more often. I'm just going to anchor it a second, just whilst we're playing around with some of these heavier objects. I'm going to put the concrete at the bottom, I think. It was clipping and got stuck there. Come on. Right. Chuck that down. Concrete slab. Thank you. We'll unpack it. The weight saving on that is nuts. So if you look at the suspension. See this. Pack it. Unpack it. Oh, that's a bit messy. Come on, I can do better than that. If you've noticed, but on this yellow crane there's a little like wheel thing underneath there that tends to get caught up on a lot of things. You bring it in close. Right, that'll do us. Activate the anchor back up. Oh, bear with me, sorry. Right, that's it. I like to make sure that the crane is actually attached to it. Now I just need to make sure I go careful and don't tip over. Yeah, I like the futon tractor. It wasn't too bad. I found it a bit out of its depth when I went into some of the really deep mud on some of the fields. It did struggle quite a bit there, I must say. I even tried one of the mod tractors, sorry, that's on the mod browser. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, personally I didn't mind the farming stuff too much, as long as you kind of just take your time with it, and I found myself using other trucks to pull some of the farm machinery around, so if you needed to relocate to a different field, I would just grab one of your other trucks to pull, to like literally drag the cultivator and things like that into the other fields. That's what I was doing. I wish there was a shortcut in this game to be able to collect all of your trucks and put them into the garage all at once. That would be helpful, because I'm just thinking at the end of this mission, I might want to just collect all the trucks up and bring them through to Alaska. Thankfully a lot of them are in Black River, so I can just stick in one map and just recover them fairly quickly from there. What kind of field of view do you guys have on for your truck? Like, how close is the camera? I've got this one fairly close on the third-person view. It's maybe a bit too close, I wonder. We have a look what mine's set to. Just stop that a second. Where is it? Settings. So, video. Alright, you're on 130. Have a little look at that. Yeah, I guess you can zoom in, can't you, when you want to. But it means you can also zoom out wide. That real kind of wide view. I guess it's helpful when you've got really long trucks. Like, I bet the twin steer you need to be able to kind of really take a step back with it. Yeah, that's helpful for going over things like the bridges. Be able to see the sides. It does feel a bit odd for me having it this kind of like far out, but I guess it's just what you get used to, isn't it? Oh, those rocks. Those little rocks. Oh, easy. I think I was probably on 2 wheels going around that corner. Oh, yeah. Go steady with it, mate. Yeah, if you're flying around the bends in the Earth Roamer. Is the LTI, is that the one that's the bigger one or the smaller one? I can't remember. Is it the SX and the LTI? They're the 2 types. Just going to grab some fuel here. Probably didn't need it that much, but... Oh, okay, yeah, I prefer the smaller one as well, actually. I think that's a bit more manoeuvrable and a bit quicker. Or it felt that way to me, at least. Right, and through we go to Drummond Island. Right, okay, I've not tried it with many trailers, actually. Interesting to note that. Careful. I probably don't need markers for this bit, but handy to know in case. Are you kidding me? There's actually... Oh, guys, wait till you see it. I bet there's going to be a trailer here, right, with metal beams and concrete slabs on it. Just don't know, do you? Okay, we're getting pretty close now to the end of this. I'm really looking forward to Alaska. I think it's going to be a nice change. Different change of scenery completely to this. Yeah, I've jackknifed a few of those trailers before. They are fun and games. I'm hoping we can. I think I've got them unlocked. I think we've got them, mate. Oh, we've got concrete slabs on that trailer down here. We don't need them today. Awesome, we've reached the port and we are about ready to drop off this cargo. Just swing around in here a second. Guessing this is where we put it. Actually, let's make sure we do this. Could you imagine if we tipped over now? That would be not good. I'm just gonna... I probably don't need to do this. I'm sure you guys will tell me that I don't need to do this. I just like to make sure I do it one at a time, just to be extra safe. Stick that back in. Oh, look at that! Actually dropped that in quite nicely. Boom. Oh, I'm being promoted as well. Thank you very much. Okay, level 12. Have a little look. Tires. Might as well put the chains on now, actually. I'm going to go through there. I can see... What's the difference? Help me out here, guys. Which are the best? Do we want all chains on the UAD 3s? I guess 47 inch. Probably that's better than 43s, right? Probably want them ones. Alright, that's looking ready to do some work. So we'll store that. Let me go ahead and just recover all this lot. We probably don't need all of them straight away, but I reckon probably the Chevy Scout, that'll come in handy. Going to be helpful here. T16 will probably be needed, I imagine. Yeah. Not entirely sure if I'll use these two trucks yet. The Fleet Star's not too bad, is it? Oh, actually, let's have a look. Up to here. Level 15. We did 65% of Michigan. I like more than that, to be honest, but fair enough. That's most of the missions. Yeah. Got the Zeke thing. We cover that. Yeah, that's it, mate. It's worth just putting them in, isn't it? I don't know why I left these out here, to be honest. It looks kind of cool all packed up, but not helpful if you've got them in a different region. This Tatra thing. That's helped us out quite a bit, but it's a little bit slow. And the Tega. I'll just detach the trailer. Oh, is there a trailer store here? Yeah, I tell you what. No, because it's an off-road one. It's one of the modded trailers, actually, that. I'm just going to detach it. Right. Okay, I think we're probably ready. There's only like one truck here. It's the White Western Star. Grab that. Hydrophobic. Oh no, have you drowned the truck? Right, here we go. It's about to get very wintry. It'll be the first things first. These chains on. We put some better lights on this. That might do it. Might go for them. They've got extra lights on. Whether them lights actually work or not, I'm not sure. This angled sun visor. Can't get that yet. Yeah, I think that's the lot. Too much. Winch autonomous would be helpful, actually. That's... yeah. Right, where are we going? First things first. Probably here, yeah? Let's see what these lights look like. Oh, they actually do work. Oh yeah, this is moving quite nicely on this icy road with these chains on. I don't remember what's in there. I think it's this way. Is that right? Kind of, yep. Let me through the trees, please. think this is the map where we get the Hummer, isn't it, right? Sure, it's in this first bit of the map. Yeah, these headlights are much better than the stock ones, having the beam on the top. I know you don't need to do that animation, but I quite like just having a look around. Yeah. Maybe go ahead and start doing a mission. Everything's locked. Oh, we've only got that one. Where are these at? Okay. We're going to need a truck to do that. Now I'm just going to turn the engine off. Save a bit of fuel. We want for this. Just use that. Oh my gosh. These little rocks. Unbelievable. Like to pick up the contracts here if we can, just as we're passing. Alright, that's a good shout, yeah. That's probably a relevant point for those scout trucks on this map, right? Where you need to sometimes get under these pipeline tube things. And having a smaller scout truck could be helpful. I need to have a go at using the Scout 800 again, actually. I think I sold it when I unlocked it. I think I sold it. Cool, okay. Got that. Here we just head through. See what's next on the old mission. We've unlocked a few things. Cargo container, medium pipes. Quite a big one. Metal beams, fuel. Okay. Fuel to the port. Just taking a look here at what to do. Yeah, I've noticed the scout trucks do snake around quite a bit. You know what it is? Screw it. I think this will be a good fun one to do. We might not be able to do this yet, but... let me just stop that. Can you put a high saddle on this? Or we could put a... I'm not sure what the difference is there. There's like a modded one. Saddle high. Saddle high. Just even a bit higher. I apologise for the loudness of this truck. Its engine is so much louder than the other trucks. Ah! Probably should have put some snow tyres on this, snow chains on this, but moving okay. Is it this one? Yeah. We'll keep it near the trees just in case we need some help. A little bit dark here. I'm going to change the time of day. Missed it. There we go. Right, wish me luck here, guys, because I remember bringing the trailer back along this road is really tippy. I'm sure it's just around this bend where it gets really awful. Yeah, it pays to be able to see the road properly, doesn't it, when you change the time of day. This bit is going to be awful with the trailer, I think. What's the Spider-Man trick? You're going to have to explain that one to me, dude. I've not heard of that before. Just kind of, is that just winching the trailer to make sure it doesn't tip over? Ah, yes, okay. Awesome, right. Let's get this thing turned around. How's that looking? Is that going to be too close? Oh, we're on. That animation's quite funny. Right, let's go for it. This is helpful now, having that field of view just a bit wider. We've got to get the beacons on as well, haven't we? Make it look the part. Here we go. This is what it's all about. We are hauling it now. Right. I'll see how we go for a little bit of this. I may need to start using the winch, as you mentioned. Doing alright so far. Ooh, upgrade module. Ooh, a piece of candy. Got an upgrade down the bottom there, but we'll come back for that another time. I'm certainly not going to drive this truck down there right now. That would not be good. Of course, the Pacific P16 would have probably done alright here, but this is the bit here, I think, where it does tend to tip. Just going to use a little bit of a safety measure there. I think we're out of the woods, as long as we can... Ooh, hang on. There we go. I thought we'd had a bit of a problem there. We're still moving. That's all that matters. Just smashing the controller there. Try and give it plenty of angle to get around some of these bends. Taking a wide angle here just so that I can get it round. Keep it moving. Let's go. It's still going. A little bit slow, but not to be expected. It's just making its way through this really deep mud now. Yeah, I think we'll do that, you know. I'll get my winch on this bit. Look at that tree ahead. There we go. Starting to move out of it now a bit. I do love how there's like snow on top of the truck. Like, that's quite a nice feature. Like the snow is settling down on top of the truck. Right, we're going left here, and I just need to get a nice wide angle. That's not going to do it. We'll just see if it pulls it over. I think we've managed it. I was worried we were going to get caught on it though. Oh, hang on. Guys, we have an issue. We have a little bit of an issue. Let me just bring this round here. Make sure we've cleared the road. So let's turn the engine off. What do we need for bridge repair? Okay, 1 metal beams from the factory. I think our cat can help us out with that. Yeah. I'm hoping the cat will be able to get this done. Just go ahead and activate that real quick. Or you think the west one, maybe? Is that going to be easier to cut through that way? Yeah, okay. What we'll do is we'll just recover this back, just so know it's only there. And we'll go this way. Up and through here, maybe? Ah, genius. The trailer with gas out to the road from behind that building. Yeah, just thinking, is that one of the missions for here? Take oil delivery? No, what was it? Did that one, yeah. We need 2 of those, don't we? Yeah, that could be handy. We've got a trailer here. Not the best trailer to be using, but we'll give it a go. Don't use this one. It's not a good one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just going to overload it, I think. We'll try that. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it, when you get all that drag in the snow. Look at the speed. Ooh. Two planks. Ah, thank you. Okay. So is that just up this way, I think? The log station. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little bit of extra weight in the back probably isn't a bad thing, is it, on this? Okay, it's not that one. Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Wouldn't you think they would get rid of all these tree stumps? If I was the site manager on this log station, I'd be having words. If I can just cut through there. Yeah, let's go for it. So, just wondering whether I need to pick up the fuel now. Put it in the platform. Load it there. I'm going to remind myself what I'm doing with this. Do with the fuels. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. We'll get them on the way back. Probably trying to do too much, aren't I? By, like, taking all the extra stuff up there. Just grab this little contract on the way past. Right, get my bearings. Just trying to figure out where that road is. Is it up this way? Right and left. I'll go straight on. I'm not sure if this is right. The other way too. Have I missed it? Oh, is it that bit up there? Sorry, mate. Yeah, okay. Like there. Yeah, apologies. Thank you. Keep me right. Thank you for the help. Really appreciate it. It's been a long time since I did this map. Yeah, I see it now. Oh yeah, that is muddy. I've got confidence in this trip. Alright. There we go. Ooh. Bit of confusing with the thing there. Whoa, another promotion. Yeah, let's go pick up the... I think it's up this way. Metal beams, yeah. Yeah, it might be able to actually. I think we should give that a go. The BM-17 is over this way, isn't it, somewhere? Or maybe get these little bits done first, and then we'll try that BMC and BM-17. I don't know. I put that on there. Metal beams on here. Grab this on the way past. Okay. Is it back in here? Just gonna have a little look around. Oh yeah, nice. I've made a right mess of driving in here. Just need to turn around. Do we need this for the Royal BM-17 when we go and recover that? Is that what this is for? Like, not really turning very well. I'll maybe just park this up here. I don't think I need the trailer right now, do I? I think I could just leave that there for a second. And I'll come back for it later. Oh, okay. I'll leave it there for now, buddy, but yeah. I'm going this way. Ooh, what's that one? Reach the thing. So going up the hill. Yeah, I'll go up that way. Is there a task up here? Yeah. So we can accept that. They need. I could just clear this, couldn't I, with the metal beams? Go back and get some more metal beams. Might do that. I'm actually going to go back and get the metal beams again, I think. Hopefully you don't get stuck here, just try and turn around. Light shortcut. Whoa. Oh no. Get into a snowdrift. Thank you, mate. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you again next time. just unpack that. Might make things a little bit easier. Right, come on, I'm not sure what's going on here. Right, how deep is this water? So, in theory, there should be a Royal BMC around here somewhere. If I remember correctly, I guess around this bend somewhere. Hidden in these trees. Just have a little look. Oh, it's there. Yeah. We've kind of gone past it. I can see it now. There it is. But can we get it out of there? Coming around that way. Metal beams. I'm running out of fuel a little bit here. Okay, we've actually unlocked that, I think. Let me just check that. Yeah, we can just recover that. That's handy. For it a second. Back to the caterpillar. We just need to get out of here now, really. It's easier said than done. It doesn't want to do it. Got us all stuck into a little bit of a sticky situation here. The other thing I could do is try and catch a winch here and bring it right round. Kind of use the winch almost just to pivot. Yeah, and then straight back. A little bit of clever winching might just help us out. Go, come on, we got this. All right. Oh, easy does it. I see that there's some upgrade there, but I might have to come back for that. Really starting to run out of fuel now. Right, what we got in terms of help? Please don't tip over. See, we're doing some rather tricky maneuvers here. Getting back almost to the road. bridge repair is our primary goal. The cargo. Nice. And then I'm going to try and get to the fuel station. I believe it's down this road, isn't it? Yeah, just through here. Be able to make that. Oh, so close. Hopefully you don't run out of fuel. Way to go. Back the way we came. Come on. Clearance isn't good. Let's go in. Nice. Just park that there a second. Sweet, sweet. Okay, I think we're going to pause it there for now. But thank you everyone for tuning in. And we'll catch you in the next one. This is going to be carrying on from the Alaska missions now. We've finished off Michigan, so next time you see us, we'll be continuing on with Alaska. Thanks again for tuning in, and see you in the next one.